In we go for round 3. Got a pretty good hand here. On the draw, which is a little bit of a problem. It'd be really nice if this was on the play. Still can't complain about this hand at all, though. This is a great hand. Got a draw spell, got a Delver on turn 1, got some removal, got some protection. All pretty good. Alright, Goblins again. Interesting. We're already doing better than the last time that I did a Pauper League. We've already won 2 matches. Woo! Getting there, boys. Delver of Secrets is a decent play. It's unfortunate that we can't play the Kiln Fiend yet. Alright, we need to bolt that right away. Ugh. Problem is, I don't have an untapped land. I could block here. He has to sacrifice Sparksmith or he loses it. Sledder is a problem. It actually seems reasonable. It also stops Sparksmith from killing Kiln Fiend or the Delver for free anyways. Alright, play the Swiftwater. And let's probe here. Apostle's Blessing wasn't the best draw. Ooh, alright. That is a hand. Let's write this down. Another Sledder and a Sparksmith. Okay. So we've got Sledder, Sparksmith. We have Rites of Initiation. And we have Bushwhacker. So if we look at Initiation, I can't remember exactly what this does. Any number of cards at random, creatures you control get +1/+0. Okay. For each card discarded. Alright. Looks good. Oof. This draw could get pretty awkward. Another land is not what I wanted. Okay, so he drew a Goblin Fodder. Bushwhacker is going to be a lot of damage next turn. If I'm going to draw a land, at least it's a mountain, so I can kill the Sparksmith. I could just Apostle's Blessing and save it. Then when he uses Sparksmith, he does deal himself some amount of damage as well. I think I'm okay with that. Problem is that I have the 2 Apostles' Blessings, and I want to be able to use it for something. Wow, drew the bolt. Ugh, that's brutal. Well, that really sucks. Sick top deck. Now he has Rites of Initiation if he wants to just slam in for a bunch, or he can Goblin Sledder. Looks like I'm dead here. I'm gonna have to get some really tasty draws for this to matter. So bolt the Sledder. Thing does help protect him for now. That was just nasty. Just nasty. So he still has a Sparksmith in hand, the Rites of Initiation. He's used the Bushwhacker and the Sledder. Guess here I bolt the Sparksmith. Oof. And another land. Well, I think that's the game. Very tough to recover, and we know that he has gas in hand. Rites of Initiation alone should kill us. Yeah. Discard all 3. Is that enough? It is. Yep. And he's no fear doing it. Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. We know to sideboard in for Electrickery. Definitely want those. I can take out 2 bolts, probably. Take out 1 Apostle's Blessing for a Mizium Skin, just so I have a little bit less damage on myself. Maybe Probe for the same reason. Switch it for a skin again. I don't think that I want like a Dispel or Prohibit. Prohibit just seems a little too slow when he's trying to be so fast. Yeah, I got a little greedy with the Apostle's Blessing there. I could have held on to it and like I could have held on to it in hand and just bolted the Sparksmith, but I guess I would have lost the creature anyways to the top deck bolt. That was just super unfortunate. Alright, so... Probe for Mizium Skin or Dispel or put Bolt back in. We've got some options. I'm not sure what the best one is. In the same position a little bit as last time. I'll get this match down though. Just like last time, I think that on the draw we want to be a little bit more grindy. If we can get him with a big Electricity, we can do what we did last time and just grind out value and probably win the game from there. We can play a little bit more controlling. In that case, Lightning Bolt might not be that bad. Drawing extra cards isn't terrible either, though. Mizium Skin also does help us block at some points. We can actually block with a Kiln Fiend on like a 2-power creature then. It's not super likely that that comes up, though. I'll put Bolt back in, just 1. Take out 1 Probe. Let's get in there. Okay, awkward lands, but still good enough to keep, I think. I might just probe him turn 1 to see if we get an untapped land. Or try and get closer to it. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be playing anything on turn 2 right now either, unless I draw specifically a land and like a Ponder. Yeah, we can go a little slower. I'll just play the Swiftwater and we'll wait. We'll probe next turn. One of the few hands where I wouldn't mind a couple islands. Goblin Cohort. Okay. Shadow Rift's not the best. We'll see what happens. Alright, so Sparksmith again. Along with Intimidator. Bushwhacker. Denizen. Conscripts in a mountain. Okay. Just really important that we maintain what's in our opponent's hand here, because it does give us a big advantage to know. Electricity looks insane against him right now. It doesn't kill the Cohort or the Conscript, but I can probably deal with those. Battle Rage. Okay. Currently has no removal but the Sparksmith. I imagine he plays it here, because it's very strong against us. Oh no, okay, he's just going to go for full-on aggression. Fair enough. Well, we get to Kiln Fiend. Next turn we can try for the win. It's going to be really tough. I don't know how we do it. Sparksmith, yep. Take the 4. So, Shadow Rift first. If we draw a land, we can Apostle's Blessing and Battle Rage and just win. I could get really risky and go Shadow Rift again and try and go for the Battle Rage win that way. Because again, if we hit a land afterwards, then we're fine. That is a risky play, though. He's going to Bushwhacker here. How much damage is he going to deal us? It's a problem. We know he has Bushwhacker and Intimidator. If he gets land, then he can play both. Let's say he does. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not quite lethal. And I can attack back for the win, although Apostle's Blessing then is useless. So if he has a removal spell, I guess he can't do all that, though, and have a removal spell. I should probably Shadow Rift here. I have 2 Apostle's Blessings. I can use another Apostle's Blessing next turn to get through with unblockable damage. Or he's just tapped out if he's going to deal me 14 damage. I think that's okay. If he gets, like, Bushwhacker Rights or something, then I guess I just lose, but not a whole lot that I can do about that anyways. Well, I suppose I could Dispel a Rights of Initiation. I'm going to go for it. Ponder. That will not do it, but I do get to hit him for 7. Please no Rights of Initiation. We know 2 of the 3 cards in his hand. I'm an idiot. Forgot he had Sparksmith. At least that deals him a bunch of damage. That was dumb. Sledder. Now I might just die. That was actually a very good reason to go for it, though. I needed to win there because I had the he had the Sparksmith in play. Duh. Well, it looks like I am dead. See if we can't get an Electrickery. These don't matter. We're just going to shuffle them. Bolt. That doesn't do enough. Yeah, he has Bushwhacker in hand, so he's just going to kill us. We'll pass and see if he plays it. Too many Dispels. Both of the Dispels in our hand. Yeah, he's going to Conscripts into Bushwhacker. Yep. And dead. Needed that land that turn. Well, we did okay. I could have played a little bit better, but it's funny, I lucked into the right plays anyways, but I did them for the wrong reasons. It was correct to go for the Shadow Rift there because he had the Sparksmith in play and we weren't going to keep our guy around anyways, so it was definitely correct to do that. Just, you know, didn't hit the land. I did it for entirely the wrong reasons, though. Wasn't paying attention and just skipped over the Sparksmith again for some stupid reason. In any case, I will see you guys for round 4. Let's get in there again. He could have a bunch of counter spells, so maybe it is good for me to just undercurve it. Because he doesn't have 2 mana untapped. Yeah, there's not, like, any Force Spikes, really, that are played here. There's Dispels, but, I mean, obviously that can't counter Kiln Fiend. He could play Daze,